All right. We got two-man tackle. Keep it rolling. Left shoulder hit. There you go, Jay!
Where have you seen the progression with Jaden even in the last few weeks? I'm sure you're going to see it continue throughout the year, but is there anything that really jumps out to you?
Sliding. I'm just got to have some fun some days, John. It was a big topic week one, if you guys don't forget. I mean, there was a lot of talk. Someone, whole nother discussion. Here's what I would say, John. One of the things that we've worked really hard on is remaining a passer inside of the pocket. You know, he's got legs to move. And so for him, remaining a passer longer, the guys, stay in coverage longer, the receivers down the field working. So I think that part of the game, there's been improvement, and I would say we're still progressing in that spot. He came in with a really rock-solid background. So for me, it's the things that don't show up on the stat sheet. It's checking to the right play. It's getting to the right protection. It's taking care of the football with great decisions.
Happy birthday to you.
I knew you would do it. So.
Happy birthday, QB1. Happy birthday, Miss Ricky in America. Happy birthday, Jaden Daniels.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Best QB in America, man.
Thanks, man.
You're the guy.
Moving on to the injury report, we're going to start with the good guys, of course, the Commanders. We have a pretty lengthy injury report. However, most of the guys on here will probably play on Sunday versus the Eagles. Sam Cosmi, he's dealing with an illness. I don't know if Tyler Biadasz gave him, the illness or not, but he's dealing with an illness. He didn't practice today. However, I think he's going to be fine for Sunday's game. That illness will probably clear up in the next day or two, so he should be good to go for Sunday. Zach Ertz, he's obviously in concussion protocol. He's most likely not going to play on Sunday. And with us signing Tyree Jackson to the practice squad, that kind of signals that Zach Ertz will most likely be missing this week's game. And then Zane Gonzalez, he did not practice today, but for personal reasons. DQ said in his press conference today that him and his wife are having a baby, so shout outs to him. But he's not going to be practicing today, so he's probably going to be back at practice tomorrow and Friday. So he's probably going to be your starting kicker for Sunday's game. After, the Saints game, Greg Joseph didn't look good. Zane Gonzalez is going to be your starter. He was going to be your starter regardless for next week or the following week, but, with Greg Joseph looking not so great on Sunday versus Saints, Zane Gonzalez is 100% your starter. And then everybody else, Jonathan Allen, he was activated, or not activated, sorry. He had his 21-day window open today, so that's huge. We heard a couple of weeks ago, or a week or two ago, that John Allen, he could make a return before the season ends, right? The pectoral injury he suffered after the Ravens game, or during the Ravens game, the tear actually wasn't that bad. And, he was in rehab for a long time, obviously, since week 6. And, he kind of rehabbed fast, to be honest with you. He's already back at practice. He was limited today. as you can see on the injury report. If I had to guess, I feel like they're just going to ramp him up this week. He's probably not going to play this week, but I think he does have a really solid chance of playing versus the Falcons on Sunday Night Football in Week 17. So, getting Jonathan Allen back. And look, y'all can have all these different opinions on Jonathan Allen. I have my own opinion on Jonathan Allen. However, he does help when it comes to stopping the run. Now, was our run defense great while he was in? No, but it was definitely a little better when he was in my opinion. So, I definitely think that, potentially getting Jonathan Allen back can, somewhat improve our run defense. Obviously, it's going to be like this for, the rest of the season most likely, but Jonathan Allen can provide a bit of a boost to our run defense. So getting him back would be pretty good. And then Jeremy Chin, concussion protocol, but he was limited today, so that's very, very interesting to me. He did work on the side with the trainers a little bit. However, limited, we'll have to keep an eye on him. I still don't think he's going to play. However, he still has a shot to clear concussion protocol this week and be available for the Eagles game. And if he does, then that would be huge. And then everybody else on here, Michael Dieter, ankle injury was limited. I think he's going to be fine, but either way, he's not going to be starting for us at center. It'll be Tyler Biadasz. He's back. And then Cleveland Farrell, rest/knee. He was limited today. He's going to be fine. Frankie Louvu, he got rest today. Same with Terry McLaurin. Luke McCaffrey, shoulder injury, limited today. We'll keep an eye on him, but I think he's going to play on Sunday. Deron Payne, obviously, that back injury, he showed up as a DNP on the injury report on Friday last week, but I do think he's going to be fine for Sunday's game. And then Dante Fowler Jr., groin injury, he was a full participant today. I think he's going to be fine for Sunday's game as well. And then as for the Eagles injury report, everybody is pretty much healthy. There are a lot of DNPs on here. However, almost everyone that's a DNP got rest today. Like Saquon, Mekhi Becton, A.J. Brown, Lane Johnson, all them guys, they got rest. They're good to go for Sunday's game, most likely. And then Cindy Brown is the only real DNP. He's dealing with a concussion, so he's probably not going to play on Sunday if I had to guess. He's probably in concussion protocol, so probably not going to play against us on Sunday. And then Bryce Huff, he had his 21-day window activated as well today. He is dealing with a wrist injury. He was limited today, so we'll see if he plays on Sunday against us. And then Brian Covey and Jalen Hurts. Hurts is dealing with a left finger injury. He was a full participant. He's going to be fine for Sunday's game, as well as Britton Covey. Is it Brian Covey? It's actually Britton Covey. Wow, I was reading his name the wrong way the whole time. Wow, so Britton Covey, he's dealing with a neck injury. He's going to be good to go for Sunday's game as well. So that is it for the injury report, and that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And other than that, it's been King Sean, and I'm out. Peace.